Today's recipe ends up like this. Oh yeah. Today it's going to be steak marinade. Oh, I love steak. I really do. But let's face it, while steak is delicious, it is nice to have a little bit of a change once in a while. And of course you can change cuts. I mean, you can go from a ribeye to a porterhouse, you know, or let's say from a ribeye to a T-bone or to a strip steak or something like that. So you have these options in fine steaks, but it from there kind of falls on how it was cooked or what sauce is put with it, or in some cases how the meat is marinated or aged. Now, dry aging is delicious, but we're not going to mess with that here. We're going to do a marinade that can be done in 4 to 5 hours and be ready for cooking. So what I have here, some beautiful strip steaks, great group of ingredients. We're going to marinate these. We're going to grill them, and I'm going to have some beautiful cooked medium, beautiful pink steaks when it's all said and done. Here we go. This is Texas Cooking Today's steak marinade. Come on over. The ingredients I'm using today, well, outside of the steak, and folks, let me start with that. The steak you use is your choice. Whether it be a strip steak, a ribeye steak, a T-bone steak, get you a good cut, all right? Something that's really worth having, and something that's already somewhat tender. Don't go prime, but don't go select. You don't want to be cheap about it. Get a nice choice cut of meat, and that marinades up so beautiful and it turns so extra soft. It's wonderful. The marinade itself is a grouping of some very acidic liquids that work very well together. I have some pineapple juice, orange juice, white Zinfandel wine. I have some balsamic vinegar, and over here we have some soy sauce. Spices are going to be some onion powder and garlic powder. And folks, you don't need any salt because it's right here. It's in that bowl. Okay, so the marinade time on this is fairly short. It's a 4 to 5 hour marinating window for most of them. If you want it to be longer, that's okay. But I would say try it at 4 to 5 hours first. And then if you decide you want a little longer marinade, you change the next time you do it to that. All right, so this is a matter of get these mixed and get the steaks floating in that marinade and give them some time, okay? When it comes to working with marinades, this is something I must mention. Don't use any metal bowls. Everything here is remarkably acidic, okay? And acids react with metals. Number one, you're going to mess up your bowls, and number two, you're going to make the taste of the marinade go a little bit weird. Okay, so don't do that. Use plastic, use glass, use ceramic bowls. That all works fine, and you're not going to have any odd flavors going on there. Get everything combined, whisk it together. Now here's the thing, you can marinade in, let's say, a large pan, put all of the steaks down in it and pour the marinade over them. You can put the steaks in a plastic bag, marinate them that way. There's a lot of options on how to get this marinade down into the meat. Your choice on doing that. But I wanted to mention, stick with the glass, plastic, or ceramic and leave the metal bowls out of the equation. Get everything mixed, put it on the meat, let it soak under refrigeration for 4 to 5 hours. As I mentioned earlier, whether you marinate in a pan or in a plastic bag or however, you can do it either way. And as you can see here from how these are basically just floating, that this is a lot of marinade. You can do a lot of steaks. Now, I don't personally need a lot of steaks. I just need a couple of them. So, I'm marinating this. It is not a waste of the marinade for me to teach you how to make it. But remember, the proportions and the quantities you can change as long as you reduce this, each one, let's say, by half. Then you can reduce it to a smaller batch that way. So we have that marinade going on. I'm going to be heating the grill in just a little while, and I want a smoky flavor on my steak the same way I want a marinated flavor. Hey, why not combine wonderful things? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some mesquite. This is a tree that is so common in Texas, it's unbelievable. They're ugly, they're short, and they have thorns that'll rip you to pieces. But the flavor is delicious. I'll use the mesquite wood by wrapping it in foil. I'll poke a few holes in it, and then I'll stick it underneath the grate on top of the heat dispersers above the burners. Sometimes there's not enough space in there for this, and if that's the case, you can put this directly on top of the grate at that point because you have a closer heat source. Works great, folks. If you don't have a smoker's tray, just use a foil pouch. It works fine. The marinade is finished on these. I have dried them off. I'm getting ready to season them. Please season yours the same way you would a normal steak, just for regular cooking. Once they're grilled, you have a fabulous steak with a fresh extra flavor added to it. It's better than any sauce. Well, right now, I've got a little bit of smoke coming up off of that, and that's just perfect. I don't like it heavy. I want it wispy. It's great flavor. Take these steaks. Oh yeah, listen to that. Oh, that sizzle. There we go. We give it a little time, a little smoke. The quantity of everything that I've used in this recipe today starts right here. This is pineapple juice. That's 1.5 cups. Orange juice, 1.5 cups. White Zinfandel wine, 1 cup. Of the soy sauce, we used 1/2 cup. Of that balsamic vinegar, we used 1/3 cup. And 1.5 teaspoons each of the garlic powder and the onion powder. Folks, makes for delicious meat. So let's take a look at these steaks now that they're all cooked up. All right, here we go. Turn number 1, turn number 2. Folks, that was 4 minutes, right on the money. Give it another 4. I've been sitting enjoying this. Let me tell you, that beautiful pink center. A marinade like this sets off the flavor of that beef, but it doesn't overwhelm it. Okay, we still have a beefy flavor here, but it's enhanced. It's a little bit fruity, a little bit sweet, just tiny bit, not overwhelming. And the spices and the smoke all combined, I think that makes for the best steak in the world. Hey, thanks for watching this, and if you would, right down below here, again, the description box, take a look. My website, S.A.Trotter.com. That's where I have all of the recipes in PDF format that I've already completed. They're putting more on there weekly, so if you don't see what you want, hang tight, it'll be there. Thank you very much for watching this. Please subscribe and click that like button. And folks, have a good day and enjoy that steak. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. I wanted to speak to you for just a moment about my recipes. Now, I put out my recipes, okay? They're on my website. Now, I don't put out your average everyday recipe. You know, I had somebody comment to me recently. He said, why would I do that when they're available everywhere for free? There's a little difference. Those that are for free, and I've printed them out, you have too, little tiny thing in the corner of the piece of paper that's covered with ads most of the time, and then it's not very descriptive. Not mine. Mine are worth having. Okay, so when you get one of mine, it's designed to be printed in such a way that it can be put into like a 3-ring binder. Look at this. Look at the quality on it. Look at how clear this is. The imagery is beautiful. So they can be printed, and this is the way I've designed mine, is so that it can be printed back to back. And then you end up with, you know, a complete recipe that works in a book. And it comes out absolutely beautiful. Pictures that depict everything that you need to do in the recipe. Now, not all of them are exactly that way, but a lot of them are, and I'm getting more and more done this way. And I'm putting a hard push towards good quality recipes that give better instructions than everybody else's. And that's the reason I do them this way. These are designed to have holes punched in them. Let me pull this up and do this with it. Look, 3-ring binder, boom, punch holes in it, you have it right there. Everything's all available for you, okay? So, pardon me, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Anyway, really cool idea, a great way to do your recipes. Instead of having to buy a book of 50 recipes to get 10, you just pay for the 10 recipes, save a whole lot of money, and you got a better idea for how to keep your recipes. Thanks for watching. Please enjoy what I provide. Check out Texas Cooking Today. There's a lot, I mean a lot of recipes there. And if you would, take a look in the description box down underneath me here, and you'll find the links to my website, to Texas Cooking Today, to the stuff that I do, and how to keep up with me and to find out a little bit more. Thank you very much. You have a good day.